I first began developing symptoms on Saturday, October the 24th. I got up that morning and really was not feeling well, and it wasn't cold and flu symptoms as much as it was I was fatigued at a level that I don't recall ever being fatigued to before. And I had nothing to do. I self-quarantined. I initially wasn't thinking about it potentially being COVID, except for the fact that it just continued to get worse during the day. So I had a combination of symptoms kind of towards the end of the weekend and into the week. And it included the fatigue, which didn't go away for 8 or 10 days. And it was all I could do to move from bed to a recliner. Regulating my body temperature was almost impossible. I would go from being so cold that my teeth were chattering to literally breaking out in a sweat. It had reached 106, which for anybody is a number that you shouldn't deal with for very long. And luckily we got that under control. I had a non-productive dry cough for so many days, and it was so active that by the end of the first week I'd completely lost my voice. So just communicating with Deb or with our kids or grandkids via FaceTime was impossible from that point on. I was out the full 14 days, but I'll tell you, the real lesson learned was, this is, for me at least, longer than 14 days to feel like I was back to normal. Although the CDC and the health department 14-day requirement for no longer being a threat to others, there are certain jobs, this one being one of them, where 14 days may not be enough. And I noticed Tuesday and Wednesday, I still had to guard my energy. I had to manage, where I was placing my energy throughout the day so that I could make it through the day. So for me, it was a 19-day. It was the quarantine plus 5 before I felt like I was really ready. I don't know where I got it. I would say that from a compliance standpoint, I worked real hard up to my sickness at being compliant. We go in and out of buildings and restaurants, and anytime we were in public, yet somehow I still turned up positive for the virus. We feel like over the last 6 or 7 months, we've only done 2 things here. We've either responded to emergency calls or we're wiping something down. We clean this place several times a day. Everybody's got to do their part. Don't apply a narrative of, well, I know someone who got it and they didn't have any symptoms, therefore I don't have to worry about it, because this thing it's non-discriminatory and it has a way in kind of this random method of really impacting people in a real serious way. So my encouragement is not use a narrative that you'd like to apply to yourself as an excuse for not social distancing, not wearing a mask, not washing, not following all the guidelines.